Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 23rd August 2025. The United States government has acquired a 10% holding in Intel, and this marks one of the most striking federal interventions in a private company since the 2008 auto bailouts. US President Donald Trump announced the agreement on Friday, describing the deal as a great partnership for America and for Intel. Intel has struggled in recent years to build out more chip capacity and has fallen far behind rival Nvidia. India's private hospital industry has undergone a major ownership shift over the last 5 years, moving steadily into the hands of global private equity firms. The trend has reshaped the country's over $80 billion healthcare market, which was once dominated by government institutions and family-run setups. While sporadic private equity deals in hospitals date back to Apax Partners' investment in Apollo Hospitals in 2007, the COVID-19 pandemic marked a turning point. The sector has since attracted sustained interest from funds such as Singapore's Temasek and US-based TPG and KKR, leading to large acquisitions including Manipal and Max Healthcare. The Reserve Bank of India has released draft norms on counterparty credit risk for banks functioning as clearing members in exchanges. These norms apply specifically to banks involved in equity and commodity derivative segments, which are inherently subject to higher market volatility. The proposed norms incorporate higher risk weights for instruments with longer tenor and higher volatility, such as commodities and equities. This reflects the principle that exposures in riskier asset classes and those with longer maturities carry greater uncertainty. By requiring banks to allocate higher capital against such exposures, RBI seeks to safeguard the financial system against potential losses arising from counterparty defaults. EV maker Ola Electric on Friday said its shareholders have approved a special resolution to allow the company to vary the objects of its initial public offering and extend the timeline for the utilization of these proceeds. In the scrutinizer's report filed with stock exchanges, it showed that 99.09% of the votes cast by the company shareholders were in favor of the resolution, with only 0.9% voting against it. The approval would indicate that the Bhavesh Agarwal-led firm can now redirect proceeds from its public offering to more urgent or strategically important areas. Avatron Ventures, founded by Priyanka Madnani, former founder and CEO of Terex Ventures, and Akashdeep, has closed its Rs 2,000 crore fund, which will invest in startups aiming to go public within the next 5 years. The fund, which is structured as a multi-asset category 3 AIF in Gift City, has a consortium of limited partners across the UAE, the USA and Japan. These include family offices, institutional investors and ultra-high net worth individuals. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.